welcome back to the Broad Outlet, and we are here today with the Yellow Couch Talk with Caroline Gross with the Hospitality House for Women. So Caroline, tell me a little bit, what do you do?
Absolutely, yeah. So I'm the outreach coordinator here at Hospitality House for Women. We are a 27-bed shelter for victims of domestic violence and their families right here in Rome, and our location is undisclosed, but we also have a thrift store located on Shorter Avenue. So people may have seen that before. We have lots of great finds in there, but that's a little bit about what we do at Hospitality House.
Yeah, so as we speak about the Hospitality House, I'm sure like lots of people in Rome, they've heard of it, but it's more of like, what do you do? What do you do? Other than, of course, shelter.
Right.
What other resources does the Hospitality House open to women here in Rome?
Absolutely, yeah. It can be confusing because there are a lot of different shelters here in Rome, but specifically being a domestic violence shelter and outreach center, we have a lot of different services that we offer. So we're able to provide services to victims of domestic violence who are in shelter or who are just out in the community and need help. And those services include legal advocacy, counseling, financial assistance, and many more. We're also able to help with safety planning. If someone's just concerned about a relationship and about how things may escalate in the future, one of our advocates can speak to you on our hotline number about those resources and ways that someone can just stay safe. So we're able just to help in whatever way that we can. And as the outreach coordinator, I'm kind of the point of contact for a lot of that community outreach that we do.
Wow, that is amazing. As we know that we're getting close to October, which is the month of domestic violence awareness. And so I have heard around town that y'all have some good stuff coming up.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about what's coming up here in November. October.
Yes.
October.
So in October, Domestic Violence Awareness Month actually started, I think, back in the 70s when domestic violence became more of a prevalent issue. And so here in Rome with Hospitality House, for 16 years now, we and a team of community members on a board have put together what's called Walk a Mile in Her Shoes.
Wow.
And that's been 16 years of awareness, and now we've added fundraising as well. And basically what happens is this year the event is on October 20th. We'll start our contests and all those sorts of things around 11:30 a.m. And we're gonna have a whole bunch of community members walk down Broad Street in high heels. We have 5 men in the community who have been fundraising and raising awareness with us over the past couple of months, who are competing for what's called the Grand Marshal Challenge.
Wow.
So one of them, whoever raises the most funds, will actually lead the walk down Broad Street. So
really?
Yeah.
So you guys, so you've heard it here. So on October the 20th, you will have the Walk a Mile in Her Shoes. So we have kind of chatted a little bit about like the Hospitality House for Women and all of the fun things that there is to do and the resources. Like, this event is going to be a wonderful event. If you are able to, please be there, because I mean, what they're doing is something that people just don't talk about, and that is why we are here to talk about it. Like that's amazing, Caroline.
Yeah, absolutely. I like to focus on domestic violence awareness and positivity surrounding that topic, because I think domestic violence is something that's scary, it's intimidating, right? We don't like to talk about that.
Right.
But there is a really beautiful piece of what we get to do at Hospitality House, which is empowerment and advocacy.
Yes.
We advocate, support, and empower domestic violence survivors and their families, and I think that's really crucial, right? Especially since it's kind of a taboo topic. People don't want to talk about it.
Yes.
So we love getting to do that at a Hospitality House. So
I love that, and I feel like how you just said, the positivity that comes out of domestic violence. See, like how you said, it's very taboo. People don't want to talk about it. They think of victimizing or looking at women as they are victims instead of viewing women as survivors.
Absolutely.
And when you take yourself out of that mentality of being a victim, you become so much more than that, more
Right.
even bigger than a survivor. You become somebody who just persevered through it, and
Right.
it's just honestly, I will say, y'all, I have been wanting to work with this shelter so long. I have. Y'all were literally my dream interview to speak with here in
Aw.
Rome, just because y'all are so close to me. The topic is so close to me. October is so dear to me. This was just one of those moments where I just said, if this came true, I would be okay. I would be happy. So this is great. So the Sweet 16, and
Yes.
so like what is so is this the 16th year, or
Yeah. So it's our 16th walk, and we were super excited this year to have Honeymoon help us host our Grand Marshal Challenger photo shoot.
That was
so
awesome, yeah.
they were able to bake cupcakes and a cake that all centered around our Sweet 16 theme, pink and purple. We'll actually be giving out free t-shirts at the walk as well. So
Ooh.
if you come soon, first come, first serve, we'll have purple t-shirts because that's the Domestic Violence Awareness Month color.
Yeah.
And they'll have that fun Sweet 16 logo. We also have a whole bunch of community sponsors that will
Wow.
be featured on the back of the t-shirt. So we're just really grateful for the community coming together to
Yes.
stand against domestic violence.
Yes.
And it's been really cool too. I just started working with Hospitality House in July, and we've seen many success stories in the past couple of months. Women who were in our shelter and have left and have moved on to have their own housing, to send their kids off to school, to begin their lives again,
Wow.
anew. And that's refreshing to get to see those stories come true. So
That is so refreshing. That is so good. Honestly, like this has been just one of the best interviews I think I've ever had to come, especially. So let me ask you, if people want to get out and they want to figure out how they can volunteer and be of help to the Hospitality House for Women here in Rome, how can they do it? Or what do you feel like would be a good way for them to invest back into the community?
absolutely, that's a great question. So we have a lot of different community involvement opportunities, starting with our thrift store. That's our face of Hospitality House, we like to say, here in Rome. So you can shop at our thrift store Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're open. So you're welcome to come by, and we take donations 10:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. all of those days that we're open. And you also can come volunteer at our thrift store. A lot of people don't know that. We need people to help us sort through all the donations that we receive, and we get a lot. So that's a
Wow.
really great way to get involved. We also have opportunities for groups to come serve at our shelter or at the thrift store. If you reach out to me, you can find my email on our website, hospitalityhouseforwomen.org. And also, if you know of someone who needs help, we always like to refer them to us, right? So if you know of someone who's in a domestic violence relationship and they need help, they need safety planning, they need a safe place to be, we are that resource. So you can call our hotline, and it's 706-235-HOPE. And that's 706-235-HOPE. And it's 4673 at the end there. But you can find our hotline as well on our website.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And before we head out of here, this is our favorite question that we ask at every single interview. If you could shout out any business, any events, any nonprofit organization, who would it be?
Yeah, so I know there are a lot of events coming up in Rome in the next month, but I love honey cream gelato. And
yes.
I know they're starting to come out with their fall flavors. So y'all, I know their hours I think are like Wednesday through Sunday maybe, but they're a great place to go get your gelato.
Yes.
Have a date night, whatever it is.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, y'all check out Honey Cream downtown on Broad Street with their gelato. It is absolutely amazing. I say awesome ice cream. Well, not ice cream.
Gelato.
Gelato. Don't listen to me.
The fancy kind of ice cream.
The fancy kind. But yes, check out Honey Cream. And Caroline, I just want to thank you so much for coming. So much for chatting with us. Bringing awareness to the October month of domestic violence and getting the word out there, as well as being in the community and pushing our community to be more aware.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and you can find us on social media at Hospitality House for Women on Instagram and Facebook, so you can just search that up. We release all sorts of information regularly regarding domestic violence help and assistance, and also all the different community involvement that we get to engage in. So
perfect.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank
you
you.
guys. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.